there have been some terrible incidences of high infection and high disease rates.
Are your loved ones in a nursing home more at risk for abuse during this time of COVID-19? Well, that's what we're going to ask the lawyer today. Hi, everybody. I'm Rob Rosenthal with AskTheLawyers.com, and my guest is attorney John Sloan with the Sloan Firm in Santa Fe. John, thank you for making some time to answer our questions today.
Oh, you bet. Thank you for having me, Rob.
Let's just back up just a little bit, and let's just talk about legal definition. What are we talking about when we talk about nursing home abuse or neglect? What does that involve?
Well, it really is the failure of the nursing home and its staff to meet all the standards of good nursing home practice. We all know that at some point our loved ones or perhaps ourselves will end up in a nursing home, and we hope and pray that it's going to be a nursing home that's going to be filled with folks that do the very best that they can do. An issue that we see a lot in nursing home situations is that the management does not want to spend the money necessary to provide adequate care. And you've got wonderful people who are assisting the residents all day, every day, and doing the very best that they can, but they've just been assigned so many patients that they can't possibly provide them the adequate care that they need. So, for example, if there's someone that's bedridden, they have to be turned on a regular basis, and if they don't, that can cause the development of decubitus ulcers, or bed sores as they're commonly known.
Right.
And these can lead to just a myriad of problems that can cause a downfall in the health of the resident. So go ahead.
In normal times, if I were able to go and visit my loved one in the nursing home, so I would be able to, maybe they can communicate with me, or maybe I can see the bed sores and that sort of thing. That would be how I would know that this type of neglect or abuse is occurring, right?
Yeah, and so the nursing home staff has a duty and responsibility to keep the family apprised of the current health of their loved one that's there. And what we find is that many times the patient may be developing a bed sore, either at the base of their spine or on their heels, and the family may not know anything about that. When the bed sore starts, it starts as just a red spot in an area that's actually being pressed against the bed too long. And if the nursing home personnel treat that right away, it won't get any worse. But we've unfortunately seen decubitus ulcers that actually go all the way to the bone at the base of the patient's spine. It's just a horrible, horrible condition. So
let's talk about now, John, how this time of quarantining and COVID-19, how that may have made the situation worse, specifically there in New Mexico. What's going on there?
Well, New Mexico has been very hard hit. In fact, the Navajo Tribe here, their numbers are actually higher than in New York State. So there are a lot of cases of COVID-19, and there have been a lot of deaths as a result of COVID-19. The governor here is an excellent governor. She's been very proactive in issuing suggestions and regulations for people to keep themselves safe. But despite that, there just has been an explosion in the western part of the state around the Gallup, New Mexico area, and Bernalillo County, where Albuquerque is the largest city in New Mexico, Santa Fe County, which is the county that is the state capital, and Santa Fe is the city with the capital. All of those counties have had a very high incidence of COVID-19, and of deaths from COVID-19.
And are the nursing homes in New Mexico, are they closed from visitors?
Yes, they are closed from visitors. The governor and the staffs are doing everything they can, but as you know, and the same thing is true has been true in Texas, because of the close proximity of the residents to each other, the caregivers, and of course the advancing age of the population in nursing homes. There have been some terrible incidences of high infection and high disease rates.
So it would seem to me, John, then that exacerbates the problem, because now family members can't go visit their loved ones in the nursing home to see when some of this abuse or neglect may have started. Does that make the problem more difficult?
Absolutely. In any situation, accountability is very important, and family members many times help be an advocate for their loved one that's in the nursing home because we're locked out. And I actually, this affects me personally because I haven't seen my mom since early March because her nursing home was very proactive and stopped the visitation early on. It's just a situation where you've got to depend, you got to have faith that the people that are there at the nursing home are going to have your loved one's best interests at heart. And sadly and unfortunately, sometimes that just does not turn out to be true.
At what point, John, do I know when I need to get an attorney involved, when I suspect abuse, or at what point in the process, and how can having an attorney help me?
Well, an experienced nursing home attorney can help you because they can hire the right experts. The nursing home industry, as you might imagine, is very regulated. There are specific requirements of things that the nursing home personnel should do, is required to do in order to receive Medicare benefits and in order to just provide the level of care that we all should expect our loved ones to receive. And those actions, those tasks that they're supposed to meet are supposed to be documented. And so it's important that the records of the resident be acquired and that those records be gone over with a fine-tooth comb to look and make sure that all the things that were required to be done have been done.
And that's the kind of thing that an attorney can access that maybe I wouldn't be able to do on my own.
Absolutely. Well, and they're supposed to turn over records to the loved ones of the resident, but you might not understand what you're looking for or what you should look for unless you've been down that road a time or two in the past.
Lots of helpful information there, John. Very timely, too. Thank you so much for taking some time to help us out today.
You bet. Thank you very much.
That's going to do it for this.
Stay safe.
You as well. That's going to do it for this episode of Ask the Lawyer. My guest has been attorney John Sloan with offices in New Mexico and in Texas. If you're ready to choose a lawyer that lawyers choose, you want more information, please go to askthelawyer.com. Also, please take a sec to like, share, and subscribe by clicking on the buttons below. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Rob Rosenthal with AskTheLawyers.com.